go. I got Bijan on fantasy, and I got the Steelers defense, so the fact that they're playing week 1 is kind of fucked up. But I have like 8 teams, so I'm not really too worried about that.
3 greatest players that ever lived. But we clear choice. Whatever you do.
Okay, so we're on Fox and see. New England versus Cincy, not the all-orange jerseys.
And everything is fine except Dax Hill, number 23. Their new starting corner missed a tackle on Stevenson in the backfield. That play's supposed to be stopped for no gain or a loss. Instead, Stevenson shrugs him off. It turns to a very positive play for New England. One of the mysteries.
Don't have Joe Burrows in fantasy. Don't trust him this year.
Stevenson is spindly. When speaking with them yesterday,
Or this Bengals defense. This defense is garbage. But
I love what Stevenson brings with Antonio Gibson in the backfield, a bunch of young wide receivers, and then the experience and calmness of Brissett. Yeah, and they want to run a clean operation, meaning no penalties, no false starts, get things going.
New Orleans already scored? 59-yard reception touchdown. Oh, shit.
In rhythm, he's got Drake London. Nobody happier than Drake London to have Kirk Cousins pull the trigger now. He's been their leading receiver his first 2 years in the NFL without much stability at quarterback. Yeah, just really simple here, just a little short motion.
I'm not watching that Bengals game, bro. I have nobody on. I don't think the Bengals at all. I didn't even pick up Jamar Chase, bro. And nobody has anybody from the fucking Patriots because they suck dick. Unless you're going like Stevenson for running back, which, hey, he got a 14-yard. There we go, TJ. That's a tackle for a fucking loss, even though it's on Bijan. We take those. We take those.
You got to block TJ Watt on a 3-way go.
TJ Watt is honestly probably the best defender in the league. And I don't. The only person you could put close to him is Miles Garrett.
You overstep. TJ Watt's good enough to come back door underneath that block, and this is something Sean McVay and the Rams went away from. That outside zone leads to a lot of negative run plays. You saw him there.
Watt was healthy again last year. He's back at the top of his game, leading the NFL in sacks for the 3rd time in 4 years. Cousins throws this one into the dirt. Double coverage on London. That is 3rd and goal from out at the 13.
There's got to be more games on, bro. This can't be the only game.
They go back to Zach Robinson coming here. And I thought it was funny when we talked to him. He said, you know, it's almost like I'm going back in time as I'm putting this together. What does Kirk do well from his long career? What did I learn in L.A.? And what do I want to see out of this offense? 12 play of the drive. It's a screen. It's Robinson who gets pulled down from behind by Peyton Wilson. The rookie's first career tackle might have saved a touchdown. That's a great play. I mean, if he doesn't come off this block on the perimeter of Drake London, this is a touchdown. Nice job here. You know, I'm not surprised. I think if they would have gotten a little bit closer, maybe inside the 5, around the 2 or 3, you got to consider going here and trying to finish with 6. But I think Atlanta and Zach Robinson, they'll take that first offensive drive to start the season any day.
Well, they marched down there 12 plays, so settle for this field goal attempt from Younghoe Koo. Coming off a 32 of 37 season, and he begins this year 1-for-1. Falcons with points on their first drive. The Steelers take it for the first time, and it's Justin Fields to make his Steelers debut, getting new life in Pittsburgh and getting a Week 1 start.
People always say, it is what it is. Until it isn't. Remember before AI when you had to type to search? And when you couldn't ask your phone to do this?
Put these restaurants on a map.
Huh. What about taking a photo and reimagining it? Man, remember when all phones pretty much did the same stuff? Until they didn't. Get the all-new Google Pixel 9 Pro phones at googlestore.com.
All right, here we go.
No. What's my next step?
You break it, we take it.
We can take it.
Trade in any phone in any condition of
Verizon for the new Google Pixel 9 with Gemini. Give me a recipe with these ingredients.
Let's do that.
Only on Verizon.
Okay, trainees, let's work on our fast and friendly claim service.
Eyes on the phone now.
You're alive, Drew.
Your repairs have been scheduled. Nice.
Yes, you'll get a rental car on site.
That's it. Oh.
Oh, I'm gonna bust. I can't hold back any longer, bro. I'm gonna. Why would you do that to me? Sorry, bro. You was just looking mad good. I couldn't hold back. You're
He's a
weird.
football encyclopedia in khaki shorts.
Your usual, sir. Egg salad. You think the Eagles are for real?
There's real Saquon Barkley's 29-inch quads.
Think Miami can make a deep run?
Whoa, why are you thinking about
Tyreek Hill. And
My sources
Saquon
say,
Barkley's?
yes, and my sources
What?
are wrong as often as dolphins sleep. Never. Wow.
His vast knowledge of the game far exceeds that of his 14-year-old brain. With NFL Plus Premium, you too can be a football know-it-all.
These are the best ocean.
Bro, there's gotta be other names on there.
You want to be a lifeguard?
I want to watch the Cardinals versus the Bills. Or the Titans versus the Bears.
By Geico. Get more with Geico.
Or the Texans versus the Colts.
But Falcons fans gotta be saying, okay, I like that. I like seeing that drive.
I hear Rich Homie Quan playing in the background.
Nice mix of run, nice mix of pass. But again, I can't stress enough the addition of.
Ah, they switched it off a riff.
Allowed them to do, especially on third down, operating.
Like, ooh, ooh, ooh.
That was something he's-
That's the song I heard playing in the background, bro.
Years, that was not an element of the.
Ooh, 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 ooh.
They were 26th in points per game last year.
Is that Justin Fields? Oh my god, Justin!
He's ready to get it for the first time. Patterson and Warren back deep, but booted out of the end zone and a touchback to begin. And, we talk about the carousel they've had in Atlanta. It's been the same thing in Pittsburgh since Roethlisberger.
Whoa, I thought Russell Wilson was getting the nod over Justin Fields. I guess not.
So Justin Fields makes his Steelers debut as the Week 1 starter.
Yeah, when you talk to Arthur Smith and everyone around the building, they say
This fucking offensive line is dog doo-doo.
You would imagine, oh my God, there's this big change in philosophy.
I just don't know any. Bro, this wide receiver core is also trash as fuck. All they have is George Pickens and like nobody
So
else.
it's really plug and play. They have a lot of confidence that Fields can operate this offense. And then, of course, the added dimension in the open field as a runner.
It is a fumble snap. And
Wow, Justin Fields fumbled the fucking ball on the first play of the game.
for this during the preseason, the first play, Justin Fields drops snap. Well, he got it back, though.
Going fast here. Both quarterbacks have dodged an early opportunity.
Bro, Justin Fields sucked. He dropped the ball on the first play of the game.
Cousins did on that.
Buddy,
Talk about checking boxes.
Buddy.
prefer to leave unchecked.
buddy, you cannot be this ass.
Second and 7.
You used to play for Ohio State. You were decent with us.
Fields' first throw. On the move. Incomplete.
Yo, he can be this ass. He can't.
Down in 7 against this Falcons defense. Great. They think has a chance.
Where the fuck is that guy throwing the ball?
They bring back a lot.
Yo, hey Steelers, bro. This is gonna be the first season that you go under 500 with fucking what's his name, Mike Tomlinson, bro. I'm calling it right now, bro. You have no good Q. Is that Matthew Judon?
The Patriots, the one element
Oh, they got Justin Smith. I forgot. They made moves in the offseason. God damn.
was rushing.
I forgot about that.
First look here at a third and pass situation.
Bro, their defense isn't that bad. Their defense is it's alright. It ain't no Steelers defense, but
And a timeout used.
yo, you guys are cooked. A timeout. Bro, this fucking Steelers team is atrocious already, bro. You guys suck.
So many storylines in this game. Huh? I mean, you just get the season started. You got Arthur Smith coming over to Pittsburgh as the offensive coordinator, fired after 3 years as the head coach here in Atlanta. Mike Tomlin calls him, and he's in Dubai on vacation. He just gotten canned here, and he's like, I got to get to the other side of the world. Mike's like, well, don't let me bother you, but make sure I'm your first call when you come back to the States. And Art's wife says, really? Are you going to jump right back into coach? You're getting right back into it? And he said, honey, I can't turn this one down.
Yeah, it's a great opportunity, and it really fits what he wants to be on offense and what Pittsburgh Steelers as a whole want to be under Mike Tomlin's vision. Control the ball, don't turn it over. Strong
All right, let's see how they can fuck up a 3rd and 7.
Keep the game close.
Last season, they were 22nd. Ew.
As of right now.
Falcons showing pressure on 3rd and 7. They'll bring just 4. Back it up. Field steps up. This is where he's at his best. He runs for a first
Wow.
45.
Run merchant.
Justin Fields tripped up by Troy Anderson, but he keeps his drive.
But he's a run merchant. All he does is run the fucking ball, bro. Get this shit off my screen. What's going on in Cincy? Nothing.
They're gonna bring
Bro, let me watch CJ Stroud. Why the fuck did my screen get so
like
dark?
Justin Fields. You can't just say, I'm going to sack the quarterback. You have to rush him as a group because you can't let him out.
First run for Najee Harris. He gets 4.
Something the defense harps on every single week based on the quarterback they're going to play, Joe, is what is our rush plan? Are we rushing to a spot, maybe a traditional drop back passer, not a lot of movement in the pocket? Or are we rushing a guy that we'd rather keep in the pocket because when he escapes, he's actually a bigger threat? Justin Fields falls into that latter category.
Oh, Matthew Judon off the field. That's interesting.
Cohesive in those third and long pass situations.
Second and 6. It's another problem with the snap there. He's able to corral it. He's outside for a first down run from Najee Harris, who got bumped out of bounds by A.J. Terrell. That's a second, though, center quarterback exchange, not clean.
Really nice job here on the right side of the offensive line. You see, he dropped that snap again. Fortunately, he was able to kind of double clutch it. I wouldn't be surprised if between possessions they do a little quarterback center exchange here on the side.
They actually marked him out of bounds, so 3rd and short. Right back to Harris. And he leans forward for a first down. So the story's been the same for years, Greg. Great defense, bad offense. Arthur Smith, of course, hired to fix that. If I'm a Steelers fan, how optimistic should I be that it's going to be different?
Well, I think it's a little bit of a mixed bag right now. And again, you're going to see both teams using pace, which I think is smart, but I think it's a mixed bag. I think early on in the season, there's going to be a little game management. I know that kind of has a negative connotation. Don't turn it over. Rely on the defense dominating the game and try to pull it out in the fourth quarter. It's just, is that sustainable?
Good action on first down. Fields well protected. Harris was wide open, but he was behind it. For more on Justin Fields, we go down to Pam Oliver.
Well, Joe, Justin Fields believes he's completely ready for the start. He had a lot of action in preseason and training camp as Russell Wilson came back from that calf injury. As far as chemistry with his wide receivers, he told me he feels like they've had ample time together, a lot of extra reps after practice for the Falcons defensively. Well, they know what they're getting. They know how his game goes. It's centered around his mobility. But Fields told me the Steelers offense will be striving for balance, but he'll run if he has to.
He's going to run to the outside here and let it fly for Pat Freiermuth. They're going to do contract on Friday. He's got his first catch of the year here. And it's 3rd down.
Just finish that last thought on really what does this look like. I think their efficient passing game has to be on 1st and 2nd down, Joe. I think they've got some young 1st and 2nd year guys in the offensive line, starting a rookie center, Roger Jones, last year's 1st-round pick, who they envision as the left tackle of the future, is playing right. As they get all that sorted out around George Pickens, who's their star, I think 3rd and pass, I don't know if that's what they want to be multiple times a game all season.
Handed off on 3rd and 6 here to Cordero Patterson. It looks like they're going to go 2 plays to try and get this 6 yards.
Yeah, you can always tell if the team wants to go for it on 4th down based on what they run on 3rd down. And 3rd and medium, this is kind of what the Philadelphia Eagles have brought in. But you got to get more, right? They got to take 4th and 6. They got to get 3rd and 6 down to 4th and 1 or 2. They're going to settle here for the long field goal.
This is Chris Boswell, who's been one of the longest or best long-range kickers in NFL history. 31 out of 37 in his career from 50-plus. This is 57. Boswell drills it straight away and keeps on doing it. Boswell in his 10th year picks up right where he's always been. As reliable as anybody from way out there, from the logo, and both teams with field goals to get their seasons going.
This is you, and this is your first hunch of the season.
It's parlay time.
With FanDuel, a 3-week free trial of NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube TV will give you many more.
Buffalo. It's Broncos time. I take the over.
And you can easily act on whichever one speaks to you.
Eagles, Browns, Broncos, Bills. They all.
And make every moment more.
New customers bet $5 get $200 in bonus bets. Plus, every customer gets a 3-week free trial of NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube TV. Only from FanDuel, America's #1 sportsbook.
So a customer shipped the original negatives of a classic Elvis movie,
Not knowing the film would disintegrate above 40 degrees.
FedEx presents Tall Tales of True Deliveries.
There it is. We got it just in time.
Thank you very much.
So basically, Elvis lived. Long live the king.
If this is what we did for film history, see what we can do for your business. FedEx.
And that's why our favorite part of camp
What's the ride to camp?
Can we please get a ride?
Sure.
Transform your cabin with the ingenious stowable second row center seat. Available on the Honda Pilot. Visit your local Honda dealer or shop online.
So, I like honey barbecue, you like honey barbecue. I like football, I think you like football. We're like the brothers we never had.
No, I have a brother.
But does he have time for you?
I guess he doesn't.
Yeah, because I feel like he'd be here if he did.
This is a story that makes everyone cry. Laugh cry, and ugly cry, and definitely totally not cry. But it's okay. You can always blame it on the altitude.
We're back on the floor.
Floor, Wednesday, September 25th on Fox. Today's game on Fox is sponsored by Blood Light, who reminds you to drink responsibly.
Welcome back to NFL Kickoff Weekend, presented by YouTube TV. Week 1 here in Atlanta. Both teams with field goals on their first drives. It would have been the most one-sided series in NFL history. Pittsburgh's won 15 of the 18 meetings between these franchises. Atlanta trying to beat Pittsburgh for the first time since 2006, when they won in overtime here in Atlanta. A deep kick and a touchback. Play today's Fox Super 6 free-to-play game. Download the Fox Sports app right now and enter for free for a chance to win your share of $10,000 in weekly cash prizes. So 12-play drive for the Falcons. They settled for a field goal to get this game going. And Kirk Cousins in his Falcons debut going to have his hands full here against this Steelers defense. Always one of the best in the NFL. And you look at the group this year, there's no reason they can't be right at the very top.
Yeah, I mean, they got stars at all 3 levels. We mentioned the addition of Patrick Queen at Mike linebacker, but of course it all starts with who I think, Joe, is in the conversation as the best defensive player in the entire league in TJ Watt.
Swing it outside to Robinson.
Okay, Bijan, give me a couple fucking yards.
They spot him out a little bit short. It'll be 2nd and 1.
And aside from, and again, Joey Porter Jr. was a star last year, young corner, Minka Fitzpatrick back. So personnel is great, but they have a very distinct style. They want to get up and challenge you. They want to play heavy boxes on 1st and 2nd down, because everything they do is about putting you in 3rd and pass or 2nd and long, passing downs. And then they got Alex Highsmith, they got TJ Watt. They have those pass rushers off the edge. That plays into their strength. So Atlanta can't be afraid on these run downs to try to attack downfield with the passing game.
Back-to-back passes on this drive. Cousins stands over the middle. It is Deshaun Elliott. It is Pittsburgh debut coming up with the interception.
There's an interception for my Pittsburgh defense. Suck my fucking balls, losers.
When you're playing Kirk Cousins, you have to keep him off rhythm. You saw there, he went from one guy to the next to the next.
Oh, he dropped it. He dropped it. He didn't catch that. He dropped that. Oh no, he did catch it. Oh, I thought I hit the ground.
There's no one way to power up, as long as 4 is your starting line.
Because more important than the power you choose is what you choose to do with it. Gas, hybrid, or all electric, the power is yours. Superior light beer.
NFL Sunday Ticket and YouTube TV. You can spend Sundays with your teams, all in one place. Watch every game, every Sunday.
The tradition, the atmosphere, the pageantry, and the passion. Big Blue Saturday.
The electrifying Jalen Miller and fourth-ranked Alabama take on Wisconsin. Big Noon Saturday, only on Fox.
Like it's a stage and I'm in the spot. Look at me, I'm like a child. Baby, I kill you, better shoot shot.
As we mentioned before the break, you have to get Kirk Cousins off of his first read. So he sends Robinson in motion. He's trying to throw this right there. That's read number one. Now watch, he goes to this, 2-0. By the time he gets back to 3, Elliott from that quarter safety position can just jump that dig route. Challenge receivers, take away open windows. That's the style of defense Pittsburgh wants to major in.
Play action and a dump off here to Cordero to George Pickens, and he's going way back. That's Deshaun Elliott. How'd your Steelers debut go? He said, I got a pick and I got a kiss in the first quarter.
Not a bad start. And I think something we got to keep monitoring when we watch this Atlanta Falcons offense. Kirk Cousins is not a pistol quarterback. You have to wonder how much of it is that just protecting him. You know, pistol mean, Joe, this offense is really an early down under center, hands underneath the center's butt. But then there's like a halfway between shotgun and pistol. The tailback will line up behind the quarterback.
I'm going to spank your butt. I'm going to spank your butt. Fields is so ass, bro. Makes me want to fucking cry, piss, and come. Cardinals touchdown.
First drive handed it off to Cordero Patterson, and then some for a long field goal.
It just tells you all you need to know. I think early in this game, and especially early in the season, as long as their defense keeps playing at a high level, Mike Tomlin is telling Arthur Smith, the offense can't blow. You can't turn the ball over there.
James Conner's got 16.
Here in third and real long, how aggressive they are.
Receiving yards, he's got 33. Marvin Harrison Jr. still a 0.
Field steps up, lets it go, and it's Pickens right by the marker. Let's see where they spot him. George Pickens has emerged into one of the top receivers in the league. Looks like he's going to be a little short.
And that's the best ball he's thrown so far here early in this game. We've seen him be a little off target, Justin Fields. But that was a great throw. Nice job by George Pickens winning one-on-one. And
Vikings, did Jerry Jeff get a touchdown?
Short.
No, Aaron Jones did on 6 yards.
Now they remarked it. They're moving the chains. So they got a fresh set of downs here.
Looks like they're still trying to get everybody on the same page there.
They had a marker at the bottom of the screen. So that's 4th down.
They're going to run it as if it is, and it's going to be a good deal. They're going to confirm that this was, in fact,
look at the sideline. They're arguing. Okay, it was first down. It was first down.
mean, there are 40,000 people, 80,000, whatever people here. Not a single person is certain what's going on. We knew it was first down, but I started second guessing myself. Not everybody on the field.
Malik Neighbors got 25 yards already. God damn it.
And you go back to that catch by Pickens. Yeah, it's a good spot. He's clearly past the yard to gain, and as we said, that was the best timing, rhythm, and accuracy we've seen so far here early than Justin Fields.
And now a timeout. The officials coming together to make sure they have down and distance all sorted out.
Bryce Young is so ass.
The Steelers even maybe
Bryce Young might be the worst QB in the league.
afterwards.
Look, you can see the fourth, but then when they got stopped, every Steelers coach ran up to the official signaling that it was first down, that it wasn't actually fourth down. Yeah, see, he's holding up. It's second down. So they knew on the sideline. I don't think Atlanta knew.
Yeah, the Steelers got to be saying, why are you guys so excited? I mean, for a no game, like, chill, Falcons.
Hey, it's week 1 for even the chain gang.
All right, it's 2nd and 11. About a minute to go in this first quarter. Everybody's shaking off the rest. Najee Harris, big hole. And Najee Harris, 3 consecutive 1,000-yard seasons to begin his career. Rumbles forward for 8. Tough physical runner.
Throw Najee out of the game already, bro. Throw Najee out of it, bro. This guy's a thug, bro. Throw him out the fucking league, actually.
Yeah, take a look here late. Najee Harris gets his helmet ripped off by Jesse Bates, the safety. I think that's what started the struggle. You see Harris, he got up. He wasn't too thrilled about it. You got to see that. Officials got to see that. That's a penalty.
3rd down and short, and Steelers have an empty set, and so the Falcons are going to use a timeout.
Right now, Atlanta, their first with the 32nd timeout.
The timeout's good for everybody. I think everybody needs a little breath right here. Yeah, you ain't kidding. You can understand why Harris is as upset as he was, especially to pop up and see no flags after that. There's one player who certainly fits into what Arthur Smith wants to do, what they want to be, that physical downhill running game.
Absolutely, and he loves using both backs. He's going to use multiple backs today. Cordero Patterson was here with Arthur Smith in Atlanta. He followed him to Pittsburgh, and then Jaylen Warren, who was really dynamic last year, and that reserve number 2 there alongside Najee Harris.
And it is Warren who's out there for 3rd and short. Fields in rhythm has Pickens, and they convert their 4th 3rd down try out of 5 opportunities already.
Again, nice rhythm there. Justin Fields is very comfortable operating from the gun. And over the years, we've seen with Arthur Smith, it wants to be an under-center run game with the play action. But Justin Fields has settled into this game here through 1 after a slow start. A promising drive here for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
First quarter in the books, tied at 3. Back to Atlanta after this.
What if the promise of better work wasn't just something we dreamed about, but something we found? This might be the one. Or better yet, no way! Something that found us. I got the interview.
BK Royal Crispy Wraps. Eat it with the meal or have it as a snack. Only $2.99. It's a hunger hack and it fits in one hand. And BK, have it your way.
Donald Trump and Kamala Harris face off. The ABC presidential debate on Fox. Plus, Shannon Breen anchors special Fox coverage. The ABC presidential debate on Fox. A storm is coming.
chance knocking out my opponent early in the first round. As a two-time U.S. amateur heavyweight champion, fighting to win is what I'm trained to do. When the Donahue Law Firm takes your case, we'll fight just as hard for you. See our results at DonahayLaw.com.
When the local soccer team brought me to town, I needed a great vehicle to get to practice and my games. The champions at Buckeye treated me like family.
Bernie Marino is looking out for Ohio, supporting energy independence, not government mandates that kill Ohio manufacturing jobs. Marino is looking out for seniors, protecting Social Security from cuts, and stopping illegal immigrants from taking Ohio's tax dollars. A businessman and devoted father of four, Bernie Marino will keep our families and communities safe. Bernie Marino, looking out for us, for Ohio. Defend American Jobs is responsible for the content of this ad.
We'll welcome you back to NFL Kickoff Weekend, presented by YouTube TV. Steelers on the move here. In a 3-3 game, second quarter begins. Najee Harris back in there, running back. He takes the fake, but it end around. Here comes Pickens. That thing is covered well. There's nowhere to go. He's surrounded and ends right back to the 40-yard line. Welcome back, Grady Jarrett.
Yeah, you said it. I mean, get Grady Jarrett back. It's almost like getting another free agent signing. Just watch the pursuit. He's in the interior of the defensive line. Great job setting a firm edge there and making Pickens have to cut back. And then the big guy showing great effort there, finishing that play. I know everybody inside this Falcons organization is excited to have number 97 back. He's been an elite interior defensive player for a long time.
Harry Morris said he defines everything we want to be about. He defines it right. He's back after that torn ACL. Short run here for Harris. Stopped by Kaden Ellis. Third down and a mile. Well, this is kind of what the Steelers have been for years. The defense keeping them right there. They get the takeaway, but the offense slugging.
Yeah, and I think, again, that's what they're going to be early in this season as they figure everything out. Young line, young weapons on offense, and, of course, the quarterback situation with Fields today. We'll see how that moves forward with Russell Wilson. But right now, if you're Fields, you can't take a sack. If it's not downfield open immediately, underneath, get yourself in field goal range. That's your goal here. On 3rd and 18.
This is what they won. Boswell hit the last time, so they get what they can here with Patterson. Inside the 35, Jesse Bates finishes him off.
Oh, I'm gonna come. Oh, he's gonna finish him off. Oh no.
The official ship and dip sponsor of the NFL.
Guys, can I have one?
What if the promise of better work wasn't just something we dreamed about, but something we found? This might be the one. Or better yet, no way! Something that found us. I got the interview.
Protect against RSV.
The ground, but give him an opportunity to put the ball in the air.
Boswell hit from 57 earlier. He hits from 51 here. And the Steelers take the lead. Falcons back on offense when you come back.
Got an NFL offer.
Don't play with me.
Yeah, we'll take it.
Aren't you a little too old to be playing football?
Wait, what?
They want somebody that can run a 40, not somebody that is 40. When it's called a number, you're going to say G56. Bingo. How you going to celebrate a win? Give everybody butterscotch candy? Probably out your pocket with no wrappers on it. Just going to give them raw candy. That's nasty, by the way.
With DraftKings, new customers turn $5 into $250 instantly in bonus bets. The crown is yours.
T-Mobile savings, take one.
Guys, focus. Let's not do fake falls. Just say at T-Mobile you get tons of benefits and you can still save versus the other guys. Happy to be here. No fake stares, please.
Hi, I'm Patrick J. Adams.
Is that a shimmy? Just say at T-Mobile you can save on every plan and you get great benefits with Magenta status.
Keep doing whatever that is. I'll do the line.
Check out the T-Mobile savings calculator and see how much you can save. And right now, we'll even pay off your phone when you switch.
Lowe's knows it's easier to make the right calls when you have the right team. Dak going for it, and he fumbles. Brilliant recovery with the Lowe's app. He always delivers. And so does the Lowe's app. In-store, online, our Lowe's team.
Oh, my fucking pussy!
Oh, fuck.
What can I get you?
Sorry, it was a shirt. Made me uncomfortable. It touched my butt.
Still your order.
The 50-cent boneless wings?
I'll have the same.
Perfect.
CJ Stroud 55-yard touchdown pass to fucking Nico Collins. Suck my dick.
Always show up big.
You drive hours to away games.
Brave 0-degree weather. You go all out.
Now, it's time to show up just as big for our country.
And that starts with registering to vote.
The average time to register is literally 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
2 minutes.
It's not just our game that needs us.
Our country and local communities do too.
Let's get it.
Okay, so the Patriots are up 7-0 on the fucking Bungles because that defense is horrendous. Ramon Stevenson with a touchdown. Joe Burrow's getting nothing done. Bro, the Bills are at the
For the pick there, they run 10 plays, get just 18 yards, and settle for the field goal.
on the 4, bro. Hand that ball off to fucking James Cook. Already got 49 yards. Ooh. Ooh.
Those rooms. Kirk Cousins, the big contract for the Falcons. Fields and Russell Wilson coming over to the Steelers. Boswell trying to land this one inside the 20 and does. Here comes the return from Ray McLeod. McLeod spins his way to the 28-yard line. We're talking about it off of the top, Greg. Not often you come to a place where the coach was just fired and there seems to be this great vibe, these expectations as Raheem Morris comes. We talked about the defensive additions, getting Grady Jarrett back. They've had a bunch of pieces in place on offense, but added
Titans are up 10-0 on the Bears because Caleb Williams is the most ass QB I've ever seen. Tony Pollard, 61 yards, 1 rushing touchdown. Oh.
Away, and they doubled down with Cousins and Penix Jr. Free agency and the draft.
They'll throw up to begin this drive, and over the middle he
goes. What the fuck is that smell?
One of those guys, 3 consecutive years, they picked a skill guy with a top 10 pick. They just didn't have the guy to utilize him.
Yeah, what Raheem Morris said at his press conference at the NFL Combine this spring, he goes, listen, if the Atlanta Falcons had better quarterback play to go with the investment in the young receivers on offense, the young weapons on offense, the veteran offensive line returning, he goes, I probably wouldn't be the head coach today. It was not a mystery what the first order of business for this new regime in Atlanta was. And for $180 million, they pulled Kirk Cousins out of Minnesota.
Comes back from the interception, completes his first throw. 2nd and 3.
Oh. That's a first down. CJ Stroud, another passing touchdown carried by Fantasy League. Oh my God, CJ, I'm horny. Oh, Stroud.
I want to see what the plan is for Zach Robinson and Kirk Cousins for Kyle Pitts. I mean, remember, his rookie year, he did the unthinkable. As a rookie tight end, he went over 1,000 yards. First guy since Mike Ditka in the 60s. You see him here flexed out at the top of the screen. Curious to see his role.
It's Robinson again. And speaking of your tight end shoes, if you're Pitts, how do you make the most of it?
You know, I think you have to use him as a tight end enough. And what I mean by that is if you use him exclusively flexed from the formation, which is really how they used him in the years past, you lose the matchup. He's an elite athlete relative to other tight ends. Once you put him as a Z or next receiver, that margin gets a little bit closer. Those guys on the perimeter are pretty unique guys.
CJ Stroud, 113 yards, 1 touchdown. He actually got 2 touchdowns because I think he just threw another one. They just haven't updated it yet.
He's got a first down near midfield. Had that big rookie season, and he said he was in the middle of getting used to the speed of the game, and he feels so much more comfortable.
I guess they recalled fucking what's his name's touchdown back.
That point on Kyle Pitts. I think the other thing that's a little challenging, and you can really make the same argument.
I also have on one of my teams. I also have Stephon Diggs. So Stroud and Diggs is looking kind of nice right now.
Relative to other people in their positions, you're almost paying rookie contracts like it's second contracts. You need veteran production out of guys
on CBS, bro.
The whistle here.
Medical timeout for number 63.
It's because Chris Lindstrom, Pro guard leaving the field. And that call came from above. Lindstrom was slow to get up. He was one of the lead blockers on that last screenplay. Here on the Pittsburgh near sideline, he was slow to get up. So that came up from the independent neurologist upstairs. And they're going to stop playing anytime a guy looks like he's a little slow getting off the ground.
Replaced
by a guy who's hardly played in the NFL, Kyle Hinton, second-year man. Offensive line, one of the strengths of this Falcons team. They shot with continuity last year. They 5 guys together pretty much the whole season. We're breaking that here as Hinton replaces Lindstrom. From midfield on 1st and 10, a quick throw is off the hands of Charlie Warner and incomplete coverage from Deshaun Elliott. Our first game break. Hello, Carissa Thompson.
Hello, Joe. Saints already up 10-0 on the Panthers when Derek Carr rolls out, directing traffic, finds Foster Moreau in the back of the end zone for the score. Saints up big after 17-0 on the Panthers. Sorry, Brittany.
Couple teams there, Falcons will have their eyes on, and we'll talk about this as the day goes on, but this division wide open. Part of the reason the Falcons have as big of expectations as they do. Robinson. Chopped down. Excellent job by Mika Fitzpatrick to get off of the block, and the 3-time All-Pro with a stop. Yeah, take a look at how deep Mika Fitzpatrick. So they show 2 high safeties, but watch how fast they add an extra 7th defender into the box. Watch him insert. He knows that's his gap. Because he fills it so fast, Kyle Pitts, who's responsible for trying to dig him out, just can't get there in time. That's big-time safety play. And again, 3rd and 1. Neither one of these teams want to be in these situations. Cousins well protected. He throws it high and incomplete. Wanted Mooney. Jackson's coming over in coverage. 4th and 10. Yeah, nice job here. Watch. You see at the top of the screen, 26, Dante Jackson. He does just enough to elevate that ball. See how that ball has to be put with just enough air. And he gets his hand on it, does just enough there to cause it to be incomplete to Mooney. But if both these teams, Joe, don't get better on 1st and 2nd down, and they continue to live in 3rd and 7+, it's just not the recipe that either one of these coordinators wants to operate in. This is the first of the game. As disjointed as the offenses have felt. Calvin Austin, former All-American sprinter in his days at Memphis, trying to use that speed. We'll get around the edge with it. And a good return for Austin. Steelers going back on offense with a 6-3 lead on the other side of this break.
Pizza Hut just changed the combo game with the new My Hut Box. Starting at $6.99, it's the ultimate solo meal. Get a personal pan pizza or melts and your favorite side. A combo like you never comboed before. No one outpieces the Hut.
When Hulu Plus Live TV calls upon famous athletes like DK Metcalf to act in their ads, they call upon me. Be your TV, streaming live sports.
Hulu Plus Live TV has over 95 channels.
Yes! Tap into that surprise!
Live news, local channels.
You got it. Together. Disney Plus, ESPN Plus, all on one plan. He's going to be a star.
Hulu Plus Live TV, live sports, meets entertainment.
Hulu Plus Live TV.
How cool is this, Hank? This is an official Super Bowl ring. We're about to get full access to the game.
I heard Tom Brady's in the booth.
Oh, yeah, that guy just wants to sit there and look pretty, dude. I mean, what's he even know about football?
He's got 7 Super Bowl rings.
Yeah, but there's one big L to the Eagles.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, now let's go kick some Dallas fight.
Friday nights on Fox. A new night of college football kicks off in prime time. So here we go. Rising Star sets a roll with Miller beats Arizona. Wow! Against Duke Red, Avery Johnson and K-State. Are you kidding me? Fox College Football Friday kicks off at 8 Eastern.
You got rid of that just to play college football on Friday, you piece of shit. You got rid of WWE just to play college football on Fridays.
Football on NBC and concludes with Monday Night Football on
I nobody want to watch that stupid ass college football.
Then begins with Thursday Night Football on Prime Video. Stream games live on your mobile device with NFL Plus.
A defensive battle so far, just about 3 yards per play for the Steelers, who've gotten field goals on both drives. Lead 6-3. Beginning year 18 under Mike Tomlin. Out of the eye to begin this drive with a play action call. It's dumped off as Fields gets drilled. Najee Harris loses his footing and finds it to get 8 on first down. Arnold Katie comes back to get it.
There you go, the number 99. You see, he starts at the nose, and he just wins fast. He beats Spencer Anderson. He's making his first start at left guard. Fields does a nice job checking that ball down. He sets the rush.
Second and short. Harris again. With a head of steam and a first down. And then a big hit there from Evan Katie. We were talking about both these teams completely revamping their quarterback rooms, and the Steelers did it in 48 hours. Just pulled a couple all-nighters and completely changed that group. They signed Wilson to the one-year deal. Rudolph goes to the Titans. And then Kenny Pickett traded to the Eagles. This is all in a 2-day span. They acquired Justin Fields right after that, and a trade from Chicago. It's Fields that has it right here. And they said competition coming into camp. It was pretty much going to be Russell Wilson. Tweaks his calf right before camp begins. Pretty much put right back into the job as soon as he was healthy. And it's just kind of by default with Russell getting hurt again this week that Fields has this chance.
Yeah, and I think the question that everyone has is, okay, what was the deciding factor? How did they make the decision between Russell being a better fit to start than Justin Fields? And I think it really just came down to that veteran presence and inexperienced young offense. Stabilize them a little bit, let the defense carry them.
Patterson fights forward, gets close to a first down when not much was there.
Now, you think back to Russell Wilson early in his career. What was the formula in Seattle? A team committed to running the ball, an elite defense, and really good in the 2-minute, win close games at the end. That was Pete Carroll's mantra. Russell Wilson kind of embodied that approach. I think Mike Tomlin and Russell Wilson, from their conversations leading to this, shared a very similar vision, hence why he was supposed to be penciled in as the day one starter.
Third down, less than a yard. And a sneak. Fields gets a first down. So Wilson, you can understand why he's kind of the perfect manager of this whole thing. There's still that thought. As dynamic as Justin Fields is, and Mike Tomlin even said he's blown away by his athleticism in person on a given day, he gives you the best chance maybe to strike lightning.
He told me in pregame today, and this is going to sound crazy, he said in the open field, I said, compare him to guys you've coached. He said, I know this is crazy, and I know they're in size. He goes, in the open field, him and Derrick Henry are very similar. And I said, that's a pretty lofty comparison, let alone for a quarterback.
Second fastest quarterback in NFL history to get to 2,000 rushing yards. Sidearms this one for He's a jump off and a catch. Jesse Bates with the coverage. Now Fields, the 11th overall pick in 2021 of the Bears. And we see this so often. If your quarterback taking that high, you're probably coming into a bad situation because the team's not good. And it was a tough situation for him his 3 years there.
And it was. And I don't think either of the offenses that he was executing, whether it's Matt Nagy as the head coach, play caller, and then they brought in Luke Getsy, whose time was with the Green Bay Packers, it just wasn't a good fit.
This one was disjointed from the start. Flag down as Fields gets a couple.
Yeah, that's not on Justin Fields. Jaylen Warren, you went the wrong way. So they're going to have a penalty, some sort of pre-snap infraction, and the tailback went the wrong way. So,
other than that, it
was a great play.
Yeah.
Prior to to the snap. False start. Offense number 11. Penalty for the previous spot. Second down.
Van Jefferson, all that stuff goes wrong. Van Jefferson says, "You're going to call my number."
Yeah. You'll see. Okay, so you'll see what happened was he was covering Pat Freiermuth. So what happens is the official says you got to get back because once he covers Freiermuth, that's an illegal formation. He's moving himself back off the line to try to reset, and the ball was snapped.
44. So they've often been back behind the chains here. Second down and 13 for Justin Fields and the Steelers offense.
All right, here we go.
Got that all sorted out. Warren. Jalen Warren. Hit by Justin Simmons, one of those new acquisitions, one of the big acquisitions during training camp. Nice third down.
All right, so this is one of the things that they are going to do. It's quarterback counter with a read. So these are plays that are probably just Justin Field package plays. He can throw that screen or he can turn it into a run. Those are elements that I think Arthur Smith has to continue to sprinkle in, but on earlier downs.
So 3rd and 9 here. First downfield shot. It is Pickens. As good as anybody in the NFL at doing just that. A strike downfield for 36 yards. There is a flag. And judging by the reaction of the crowd, is it on Pickens?
Yeah, I think they're going to call offensive pass interference on Pickens, that little push. I think that's tough. And you see that almost every play. It didn't look to me like he really extended his arms enough to justify that. I mean, we see way worse on a regular basis, but you mentioned the only guy who ran more go balls last year outside the numbers was Tyreek Hill. So, I mean, George Pickens, he can go now, and that was a great ball. But I'm just saying it gets called back for offensive pass interference. You just don't see that very often in the NFL.
By the way, give him over that matchup. Pickens and Terrell. 3rd down, 19 after the penalty. It's a 46-yard loss from that penalty. And Warren will get just a few. Step by Matthew Judon. The penalty kills this drive.
It did, but you know what? I think the positive is it's really the first time we've seen Arthur Smith in a 3rd down situation let Justin Fields push the ball downfield. So I think that's a good sign. They need to do it more. Again, it can't be 3rd and okay, let's get bailed out. 3rd, let's go settle for a field goal. They've got to find some offense on 1st and 2nd down, or those are just bad matchups in the NFL, regardless of who you're playing.
They've been pretty safe playing so far. On to Avery Williams, signals for a fair catch and takes it at the 11-yard line. Falcons will go at it again after this big call right here. It's going to be a big play, 36 yards to Pickens, but instead the offensive pass interference flips things around.
And we are all clear. Whoa, you see that? What? Craftsman style, 3-bed. Huh? Me and the wife are house hunting. Just got pre-approved for a mortgage with Navy Federal Credit Union. No down payment. Roger that. Yeah, roof's in good shape, and it's on a cul-de-sac.
Get 100% financing from a top VA loan provider.
Bank left. There's another listing on Walker Road. I think it's got a hot tub.
Proudly serving the entire military community. Navy Federal Credit Union. Our members are the mission.
The Cardinals are whooping on the Bills. Golly.
Miller Lite is less filling and tastes great.
Marvin Harrison Jr. with only 1 reception.
This is Miller Lite commercial. I didn't have to spend my life trying to find my calling. Mine found me at an early age. It was just a matter of how good I could get and how far I would go.
At Ram, our calling is to build trucks. So when you find your calling, nothing can stop you from answering it.
Right now during Ram Power Days, get $3,000 cash allowance on the purchase of most 2025 Ram 1500 trucks. Don't miss Ram Power Days. Hurry in today.
You might wonder, John Legend, how do you keep your voice sounding so legendary? Honey, and how do I keep my protection against COVID-19 up to date? With a COVID shot this season.
Designed for recent variants.
You can get your COVID-19 shot when getting your flu shot if you're due for both, as recommended by the CDC.
Fresher, the better.
Ask your healthcare provider about getting this season's COVID-19 shot when getting your flu shot.
I found the body. Imagine you're looking at a painting. What's missing?
He is an artist.
Big picture first, then details.
Folks are on edge, boss.
Be careful.
The steely gaze, the cryptic silence. You're very good at that.
I'm Carl Alberg, Chief of Police.
Kirk Cousins is limping over to the sideline.
They fear it's an Achilles injury.
Kirk Cousins to the Atlanta Falcons. It's official.
The Atlanta Falcons select Michael Penix Jr.
That's a franchise quarterback.
Phil, the whole Penix thing is another conversation. The conversation right now is Kirk Cousins in his Falcons debut coming back from the torn Achilles. And just 6 of 11 with an interception so far. Begins this drive with a quick throw to Ray McCloud. Works against Dante Jackson. Turns the corner for a solid first down game. So much has been made of the excitement of this franchise quarterback coming in the big deal. There's not been a ton of talk about, okay, how ready is he to be himself? Less than a year ago, he had an injury that's really hard to come back from.
It is. And at the top of the show, you brought it up. Only Trent Dilfer back in 2000 started an NFL game. Now, he took that Tampa Bay Buccaneers team to the Super Bowl. So, I mean, it can be done. It's just he's doing it at a faster clip. But what stands out, he's been standing in this position, the pistol formation, almost exclusively the entire game.
Robinson second and short to get a first down. Let's get a quick injury update down with Pam.
Out on the field, Falcons right guard Chris Lindstrom. Good news there, Joe. Lindstrom was evaluated for a concussion, cleared to go back in, so that stellar Falcons offensive line remains intact.
All right, and convert this second and short play. So first down and 10 of the 22. The first down throw. Cousins hit as he throws. Up for grabs, and it is by Ray McCloud. McCloud, an under-the-radar pickup, climbs the ladder right there for the biggest Falcons play of the day.
With TJ Watt's the one who puts the pressure. I'll be honest, I think everyone in the stadium, when that ball went up, you're thinking pick. And fortunately for Cousins, Ray McCloud's able to go up and high point that ball. There was really no Steeler defender in the air.
From the 42, Cousins steps up and drills it. There it is. Pitts, his first catch. You wonder when they're going to be going to him this year. Re-energized Pitts has his first grab.
The Cousins called him the best player on their offense. I don't know how much of that is preseason hyperbole, but it's a pretty big statement from your quarterback.
Cousins hit as he lets it go. That thing flutters up there. Ray McCloud, of all people, is 5'9", the tallest man in the building to hold it.
World, the time has come to. World, the time has come to. World, the time has come to.
Get this phone number to the Solar 2024 GMC Hummer pickup for around $849 per month. We are professional brand GMC. At Burger King, we flame grill our burgers. Why? Because that's how it should be done. Hot, juicy, smoky, flame grilled and made your way. Come experience the flame grill difference with 2 Whopper Juniors for just $5.
What from watching the big match? Save the day by using the Bank of America customized cash rewards card and choose to earn 3% cash back on online purchases like live streaming.
You can spend Sundays with your team. All of the friends. Watch every game, every Sunday.
got a close message on that.
I was almost dying. It turns out I was misdiagnosed. Daddy's gotta go to work. Whatever turns you on. The killer's game with your dog. It's easy to Sunday when you have Bud Lights in hand and a bar filled with friends. One of the NFL's biggest surprises last year was the rise of the Houston Texans. After a last place finish in 2022, they won 10 games in the AFC South in 2023, along with a wild card victory. They'll look to defend that title and more in 2024. Easy to enjoy NFL Sundays with Bud Light, the official beer sponsor of the NFL.
Rising halftime, just a couple minutes away, the game together again. We'll get up to date. All the action across the NFL over the first half. Second down and 4 out of the 2-minute warning here. Falcons with some movement since their first drive of the day. Here comes Robinson off the left side and he's stuck from behind. It's Cameron Hayward who just agreed to that 3-year extension. Giving him a shot to put his entire career in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, one of the best players really in this generation. You know, the last 10 years, Cam Hayward was a big man of the year. The impact off the field, the impact obviously on the field for this Pittsburgh defense has been a top 10 unit as long as the offense. Remember, field number 97 is a big reason.
34, empty off the Cousins. Steelers bringing a DB. They throw a screen right into it, but Jim Robinson runs his forward to get a first down. Stopped by Peyton Wilson.
And after that first down, you can tell Raheem Morris, he didn't want to give an opportunity for Pittsburgh, so he's being a little careful there on second and third down. Now that they picked up the first down across midfield, we'll see a little bit more two-minute tempo out of Kirk Cousins and try to steal at least 3 here before the half.
Under a minute. Cousins, first read is taken away, dumped it off. Robinson's got a lot of room. Bishop Robinson, first down, second for 15.
Yeah, nice job here again. Pittsburgh takes away his first look. You see starts left, he kind of pumps it, but he knows exactly where Robinson is as his check down. He told us this week, he's excited to get hit for the first time. Everyone's kind of protected me off camp. Well, this first half, this Pittsburgh Steelers defense has made their presence felt. They haven't gotten to him for a sack, but he's taking a few hits and a couple big ones.
Someone down there around that Achilles. Again, he's pressured. Lets it go. And he has it accepted right in the corner. And if you have the right in the corner, it's the way to receive for the Falcons in the league.
Remember, they signed on Neil Moore. They thought he was going to be their third option in that wide receiver unit. He got hurt. And now here's Ray McLeod. Official reset the time. Nice pocket movement there from Kirk Cousins. We haven't seen him under center. We haven't seen a lot of bootleg play action. He's pretty much just been stationary in that gun pistol formation, but showed a little movement there in the pocket to buy time for Ray McLeod on that little in-breaking dig route.
Third catch from McLeod, 47 yards in his Falcons debut. First down from the 16. Flags down. Cousins down. Ball is on the ground, and TJ Watt's got it, but this is probably going to get overturned by the penalty. It looked like somebody got a head start there, and it might have been the man who wound up with the ball.
I want to take a look at it because sometimes the timing of it is super and it looks offside, but wow. So you see what they're doing is they're timing it with the center's head bob. That center in these spread formations in gun, he's going to put his head between his legs and then look back up and then 1 count snap. And these defenders get a beat on it and they try to jump the count.
Does he have a case?
I'd have to see it from down the line and see exactly the neutral zone, but as you can tell by his reaction, he thought he timed that one up perfect.
Killmaker is saying, no, he doesn't have a case. He's TJ Watt. He doesn't need a head start.
Can't give him an advantage, but it was close.
So first and 5 with a timeout left, 38 seconds. Falcons looking for the end zone. Cousins, first read taken away. Left side, he throws wide open pass. Touchdown Atlanta. man coverage, and then Pitts catches in with the first touchdown of the ball game. It's actually just a really good flood concept. They're going to get 4 receivers all on this side of the field. The wheel by Pitts, he was open early. It's just not where Cousins was starting with his eyes. Look, he's saying, Kirk, I'm wide open, man. Cousins has enough time. That time, a nice job by his offensive line where he could go through his progression. And that's a really nice 2-minute drive right before half from this Falcons offense. Best drive of the day. Looked like Cousins found rhythm there. Up 7 for 7 on the drive. And a lot of it was spread. A lot of it was empty. Put him in the gun. He might not be mobile. He might not have his normal athleticism, but he was hot on that drive.
And he's got a tight end. Anytime you got a tight end, you're in good hands.
Yo, those are nice. Hold on 1 second.
Candace, what's up? I think my daughter's going pro at basketball.
She's 3.
Yeah, she's 3. What's your point?
I'll take those.
Wait, you're at Dick's? Could you pick up an agility ladder for my daughter?
1 second.
Candace.
John, what are you doing?
Oh, you're at Dick's. Grab me that noodle Z and
Hold on.
hoodie.
Trent.
Can you get me a red tracksuit?
Okay. What else?
Maybe the arm wrench.
Ace, you gotta see her. Got 2 days on right now.
Thank you.
What you think's
Thank
next
you.
step?
Yeah. Hey, Patrick, let me call you back.
She hung up.
Oh, my goodness. This dude, I cannot. Here's a few things I believe. Middle-class families, like the one I grew up in, they want common sense solutions.
You did not grow up in the middle class, you lying bitch. You're part Indian. They're the richest motherfuckers in the world. Get the fuck up out of here, bitch. Oh my god, fucking middle class. Get the fuck up out of here. How many times does one bitch have to fucking lie, bro?
We need to be thinking about the future.
Do me a favor.
Kamala Harris and I approve.
I'm ending the video after this because nobody's watching. But dead ass, if my friend clips this, look up how much more people like Indian Americans make than fucking regular Americans. Just do it.
$6.99.
They make like $400K a fucking year, by the way. It's actually outrageous.